that's why we did what we did. You know what I'm saying? Fuck shit up. Like everything else was fucked up in the Bronx. It looked like it was burnt out. You know, and it looked like fucking World War II ran through there. You know what I mean? Like if you ever look at the movie Bomb It, then I'm in, it explains it. You know what I mean? I did a what you call it, a movie at a film festival thing, you know what I mean? And it was a bunch of writers, and I'm like the intro that comes in the movie and talks about how the South Bronx was, you know, before it got all messed up and all that. Then it goes into other writers, and then it goes global, you know what I mean? But other than that, you know, like I said, I've been doing this since 1970. I quit in 76. Then I was gone for a while. You know, I grew up out of this culture because, you know, that's when the kids, the wifey, you know, all that came about. I got older, you know, I started paper chasing money. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, then in between there, I got caught up in the mix. Whereas, you know, I had to do some time. So I was MIA for a minute, for like 15 years. I came home in 2000. I've been home now for like 10 years, keeping it strong and safe. You know, I'm not doing the things I was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
What do you, being one of the pioneers of hip-hop, looking at it now, you know, 2010, what do you think about the state of hip-hop right now and the young people in the community?
What I see is they done took it to another level. Like as far as the graffiti artists now today, done took it to another level. I never in my life ever thought that hip-hop was going to last this long, and it did. I was there in that era of hip-hop when it started for the simple reason I was a promoter for hip-hop. I used to promote LTD3 Productions, which was my production, and I used to be the fly maker that did the flyers for the parties back then, during the mid-70s and early 80s. So I'm all of the elements of this. When it comes to hip-hop or anything that has to do with graffiti and my gang affiliations from the former, you know, Black Spades / Zulu Nation, you know, I've been around all that. I mean, I got pictures, footage, all that to prove. I can document my story.
What is the Zulu Nation to young people who don't know that?
Okay, the Zulu Nation branch off, they under our umbrella, right? The simple reason why they under our umbrella is because the dude that invented the Zulu Nation was a black spade. He was a baby spade. And that was Africa Bambaataa. You know, they started the Zulu Nation. And he was a spade before he became Zulu Nation. So that history bounced off of us. They under our umbrella. So we respect them, they respect us, because they are children. You know what I mean? Those are our children. See, a lot of people don't know the history of that. They come off of us. And now they strong and deep and global all over the world. That's how deep. It's just like when we took control of New York, we were 7,400 and something deep in members. As far as numbers is concerned, the Black Spades was the biggest gang throughout New York City. You know, we started in 68. And then everything started breaking up like 73, 74, because people were getting older, and it kind of like faded out. You know, but now we come back and represent 10 years later. We come and keeping it strong. We giving back to the community. You know, we support the community. We go into the schools, tell the kids where we've been there and did that. You know?